What's going on everyone, Crypto Ghost here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to show you the price action for Bitcoin, whether we are going to continue higher above 40,000 or potentially we are gonna come down and test the lower lows. I want to talk to you about Ethereum. I will show you my last trade on Bitcoin, how did I find my entry, and most importantly I want to help you guys find your entry if you are standing on the sideline. If that sounds good to you, make sure you stay tuned, you watch this video until the very end, you hit the like button, and now guys, let's get started. So let's go right here on the Binance chart. This is the 15-minute candles and I will go straight into the 4-hour candles. And now I want to show you guys, actually let's do the 1 hour. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. And what I want to show you here guys, we had a nice W formation forming up right here. As you can see, this low, higher low, we can see that we broke above the neckline right here. We got a support once after the breakout. My last trade on Bitcoin was right here at this 37,000 level. Okay, now we'll zoom into the show. Now I will zoom into the smaller time frames and show you how you can find also entries when we are going in an uptrend. This is my current trade. I opened it on the Binance futures. It's currently up 200%. I already took out 3,000. I left to run another 2,800 currently in unrealized profit. And I want to show you guys how you can find this kind of trades in this market when there is volatility and when we are in a bull cycle. Yeah, so make sure you take advantage of that. So to do that guys, I'm gonna need the help of my indicator, which you can find in our website. If you scroll down, you go down to the pinned comment on the link in the description of the video. You hit the link, you can make the purchase for the indicator using Ethereum or Bitcoin. Once you made a purchase, you submit your email address and your TradingView username. And we go back a little bit. Now remember guys, I told you when we were going right here in this uptrend, we were going higher, and I was telling you guys, be careful because we can see a huge correction, and if you use large leverage you will get kicked out. Okay, so be patient, wait for the correction and wait for the price to come back to the 1 hour trend line. See right here, if we go to the 1 hour, if we go into the 1 hour, where are we? Okay, right here guys, I told you wait for the price to come back to the 1 hour trend line. Okay, right here we're trading in the last layer of the bulls, a little bit risky, right? We were trading a bit higher, but then look what happened. We came all the way up to 38,700, had a huge dump all the way down to 36,690. Okay, now what I did is I was looking at the smaller time frame to find my entry. And right here guys, what you can see is a divergence, okay, a bullish divergence. So the prices are sinking into lows. Right here we have a low, we go higher, we try to break back above this trend line, we fail a couple of times, we fall back again. Okay, now what's important to note here is that look at the strength of the yellow momentum. Okay, it looks like it's shifting. Basically, if the strength is looking like it's the same or it's shifting a little bit down, this is a sign that there is no real power to this dump. Okay, so you can start looking for an entry right here. Okay, so a few candles later we have already one confirmation right here with a green dot. We had another confirmation right here, and the peak of the iceberg is where you want to enter. Now I didn't get filled at these levels. I waited a little bit right here. Once we broke back above this trend, I entered at 37. Okay, and yeah, now you can scroll back a little bit forward. You can see we had up a little bit, down. I was even a little bit in underwater right here, just for a little bit. And that's the key point here. You have to be patient. Okay, set your stops. And now I want to talk to you guys what's going to happen in the short term. Like, what can we see for Bitcoin? Are we going to go higher above 40,000 or are we going to come down? Now for that guys, as you remember, I was looking at the daily time frame. The most important, the most powerful time frames are the higher time frames. Whatever happens on the 5-minute, the 15-minute, these are intraday trades. These are very, very small price movements. Of course you can find their entries, but the main trend, the strength of the market, where we are headed, that is all you want to be looking out for on the daily time frame. Okay, now if you remember guys, I was telling you about this green dot we have right here on the daily time frame. Once we get this kind of green dots in a bull market, we can head higher, we have more room to go up. Okay, and look what was going on here with the last green dot on the daily time frame. Okay, we went outside of the bullish channels and they were acting as support. This is crazy parabolic move. Okay, red dot, be careful, we're headed down. Okay, right here we are headed down, got supported of this daily trend line. Very nice indication that we are in a bull cycle. And then guys, we had this little bit of a breakout under the trend line. If we zoom in, we see this consolidation in the triangle. We finally break back above it. We are continuing higher. Okay, so based on the daily, I don't see a reason why we should not continue higher. Going into the weekly chart, this is also very important. Look, the strength of this weekly candle. There is no wick to the downside. We had some wicks right here, didn't look so good, but right now this looks very bullish to me, this weekly candle. Also, a weekly green column means you can go into a long position even on the daily time frame. Okay, so that's very bullish. Now let's go back, let's zoom in into the 4 hour. What can you do right now if you are sitting on the sidelines, if you are not in a trade and you want to take you want to take advantage of this market, you want to make some crazy gains, you want to enter into long positions, you want to find some entries, you want to make some money in this market. What I would suggest that you do is you wait for some pullback. Okay, now we are not going to touch the 4 hour trend line when we are in an uptrend like that. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to zoom in to the 1 hour. You zoom into the 1 hour and you look at the 1 hour trend. If it's touching the trend line, you wait for green dots on Ghost Vision 2, you wait for green dots on Ghost Vision 3, you look for icebergs to the downside, you look to long the wicks. Okay, long the wicks. I have another long position which I opened at 29,500 right here at this crazy wick. Okay, and this is the kind of trades you can go and you can hold for a very long time. Okay, and make potentially a lot of gains on them. You just have to be careful and find these right moments, and you can do that by learning how to use the indicator. Okay, so what are you going to do right now? You're going to the 1 hour. You're going to the 1 hour. As you can see guys, nice W right here, we already talked about it. This W breakout, you can already buy the breakout, but then you could be a little bit underwater, so you can set your stop somewhere here, and then we reversed up. Now you're sitting in a profit. Okay, so I would look for something similar right now. Let the price action mature a little bit, wait for the price action to come to you again. 39,000 possibly, we might even get a little wick down, and then this can be your potential entry. You go in this wick down here, potentially will reverse to the upside. Okay, but look for confirmations, look for more signs on the charts. For example, right here, look for these green dots, look for the momentum shifting from the bearish region to the bullish region. Look for this switch in the columns to go higher. Okay, look for the green dots here, look for the green dots on Ghost Vision 3. Okay, strength line curving up. Next, resistance levels, right? Of course we have some resistance right here, that's the 40,000, and that's the next region we are going to try and break. Potentially guys, we can see a rejection here, we come down, this can be our entry, and then we move back up. Okay, now remember, set your stops. If we don't get a pullback and we shoot straight up, break the 40 level, we see a volume supported bounce here, we come back, confirm this area as support, this can be your entry as well. So you have to see what the market is giving you. But guys, once we are closing decisively above the last highs right here, and there is nothing left for Bitcoin to do that, it's only another 5%. Once we are closing above all of the previous highs and we see some volume, then guys, I think we can see the price heading straight all the way up to 50,000. Okay, now of course guys, of course it's not gonna happen in 1 day or 1 week. It's gonna take some time, but February, April, March, this is the time frame I already gave in my last video. I think that even maybe by the end of February we are going to see at some point 50,000 Bitcoin, and at this moment this is where we can expect another big correction, as we saw right here before, another continuation into the upside. So from 42, let's see what kind of correction we had right here, 42 all the way down to 28,600, 32% decline. Now if we climb all the way to 50,000, we have another decline of 30%. So you can expect the price to come back to 35,000. Okay, and you have to keep this in mind, because this is how these markets work. They go up a lot, they go down. I want to switch quick to Ethereum and show you what happened here with Ethereum. Also a pretty similar situation with Bitcoin. And you can see, guys, we had this W formation right here. This was the neckline, and looking at the indicator, of course you are getting a green dot right here, you get a green dot right here, even solidifying this breakout with this pattern. Okay, so W, we break out. For example, if I had a long going on Ethereum, I would exit if we start closing below this for this 1 hour trend line. Okay, but we got a support on this trend line. We even had a correction not too long ago right here on the 2 days ago, correction of 10%. Okay, so if we get another one, 10%, we can head back down to 1,500. And guys, don't be scared to long these dips. Okay, this is your opportunity to enter the market if you are sitting on the sidelines. You wait for confirmation. If you are using my indicator, you guys already know what kind of indications you should be looking at. And yeah, if you want to get started with the indicator, so make sure you scroll down, you check the website, you purchase while we still have the sale going on, so you get it cheap, and start making some gains in this market, guys. The daily also very bullish, similar to what we have with Bitcoin. We have a green dot on the daily right here, green dot on Ghost Vision 3. Okay, now there is one thing I'm looking out for here, and that's this divergence. Okay, we have the prices keep climbing higher, and we see a decline in the yellow wave right here. But when we see a bearish divergence in a bull market, the decline will not be as big. Okay, so if I'm seeing a bullish divergence, I'm betting more on a bullish divergence. Okay, so this means that from a bearish one right here on the daily, of course we can see a decline all the way to 1,500. Okay, but that wouldn't be as extreme that we just plunge and we go straight down to 900, for example. Okay, so if we see a decline, it can be a potential entry. We want to see a confirmation as support on this 1,700 price level. My price target for Ethereum is 3,000 for the very least in the short term. And when I'm saying short term, I mean February, March. This is when I expect Ethereum to go to 3,000. Now, there is also a few altcoins which I want to show you, which you can buy. Let me see right here on this watch list. Now, remember, guys, if you are buying alts, don't put a lot of money on alts. Okay, just throw something that you don't care if it's going to zero. But if you are right on this, you're gonna make a lot of excess. So the first coin I want to show you is Ample. Ample on the daily, I want to show you that we have a nice formation, that it looks like we are bottoming out here on this region, and it's very easy to spot. You just look at the daily and you look where are we, the price action on the trend line. As you can see, we are in the last bearish channels right here, and we are starting to get these green dots on Ghost Vision 2 and 3, and the price action is starting to head back above this 1 hour daily. Okay, so it might take a bit of time until this plays out, but you can pick some of this sample on KuCoin. Just I would recommend you buy a little bit, something that you don't care if it's going to zero, but if it's going up, in the prices it was before September, you can potentially have like a 5x right here on this coin. And the next one I want to show you is Ball. It's Balancer against Ethereum. You know, if you look at Balancer against USDT, you can already see that it had a little bit of a spike. But against the Ethereum, again, guys, we have some bottoming signals. bottoming signals right here on the daily. We are hitting the last layer of the bearish channels right here. Green dot, line, strength line curving into the up, and we broke above this previous high, which was 0.0185 Ethereum. Okay, so now we can potentially see some price action into the upside more. Now again, guys, don't put a lot of money on these alts. Put something you doesn't care if it's going to zero. Okay, but if you are right on this one, again, you can get a 2x, potentially even more. You wanna buy these coins, hold them throughout February, March, April. Okay, this is the 3 months I think we are going to see the most action on alts. And then, of course, if you are sitting in a lot of unrealized profit, you want to step out of this market. Okay, don't be greedy. A lot of mistakes people make in this market is they are sitting on profits and they don't take out the profits. They want more and more, but you have to understand that these markets, they will come down. Bitcoin will top out eventually and come down. Ethereum, the same thing. It will decline 90%. And before this happens, you want to get out of this market. Okay, potentially even short it all the way down into the downside. But don't be sitting on profit, unrealized profit, and just letting them go away from you. Okay. So Ample we talked about, Ball we talked about, and those are actually red today, so it can be even a good time to buy them today. And again, don't buy with a lot of money. Okay, don't bet the farm on these alts. BNB went just absolutely insane, guys. Look at that. The Binance coin. Just about a week ago, you could pick up this BNB for 46. It's already up, what, 60%? And what I don't want you to do, guys, is don't jump into coins which already had green candles, okay? Green candles, it's too late. You're out. You want to look for those which are red, which I just showed you. But let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, what is your favorite alt, what you're currently looking out for. If you want me to cover some specific altcoin, leave also a comment down in the comment section down below. Let's quickly go back into the Bitcoin chart. Wow, guys, look at that. We are approaching so close to the 40,000 price region. Okay, if we close above all previous highs and we see volume supported bounce, this can be your entry, guys. Be on the lookout. You do not want to be missing out on these potential gains, guys. Okay, but that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.